What's up, y'all? It's actually been a little bit, unless you follow my second channel. I came back there first, but I'm back here today. We're playing a bit of a different game than anything I think I've ever played. I saw this and I got gifted this, and it was like, it caught me off guard because I was like, oh, it's like Terraria mixed with Powder Game. If you used to play Flash games back in the day, if you were of the generation where Flash games were highly important to you when you were in school in computer lab, you probably played Powder Game. Dust Maw, that works for me. Let's just generate the world and jump right into it. I don't know anything about this game. I think it just came out this month too. It's like an August 2026 release. That's why I got my nicest suit on, because we need to be ready to play a brand new game. We got a whole story here. Welcome, Prospector. That's me, bro. Thanks, Archon Pre. Well, you think that I'm gonna take the time to read that? I'm trying to make a YouTube video right now. Hit that launch button, just like you should hit that like button and subscribe button. I'm already back up to form. I don't even say those things usually. Now I'm just making it up right now. Oh, move with WASD. I can do that. Oh, I don't like that. Ew, 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 ew. I don't like W as up. I get it. It's because I have like a jetpack, but I'd much rather that be space. I'm sure I could customize that, but I'd rather complain about it instead. Drop dry sand in water. Oh, wow. I'm making wet sand by putting dry sand in the water. That makes sense. Pick up wet sand and shake it. Oh, put gold in the collector. Where did this collector come from? I do like the physics. That is different than Terraria. I do not know if I could get down with... I'm assuming there's a lot of automation in this game, because there's no way that you have this sort of like approach to physics and stuff and it doesn't become highly automated at a point. So I'm going to assume that it will at some point. I need to just learn to read more often. One of my biggest follies, and if you followed this channel for long enough, you're probably aware of this, is I moved through games like I've never heard of reading in my life. What is this crap? Residue? I don't want you, just get out of here. I don't need residue blocking up the water. I like how I was complaining about things not like, oh, I was like, oh, this is dumb. I don't want to have to shake stuff. And then it immediately was just like, here's the automation you were talking about, by the way. All right, put that on the shaker. I need to gather up. I'm making a lot of gold suddenly. Like I'm a rich man. I need to take care of myself. And this residue is building up in a hurry. We need a system to deal with the residue. And then we need to find a way to profit from the residue as well. I missed a little speck of gold. Let's put that. Why? Why did he drop gold? Stay in there. Oh, I changed outfits. There we go. I was looking angry too. I'm not actually angry, don't worry. Let's just put our gold over here first. I'm a little gold goblin. I feel like we're doing generally a pretty good job of collecting gold. There's plenty of water over here. I don't know why you couldn't have had us do this over here to begin. This water is far more bigger than that water. Far more. There's far more drink over there. Put conveyor belts this way, and then also this way. And realistically then, I won't have to shake things in any particular spot. They'll just fall in here and get conveyored to the middle. And then from there, we'll put a launcher that goes to here. And it's probably going to shoot out this way. So then from there, we take conveyor belts again and we build like a few of them. It's easier just to drag things, but I like placing things pixel by pixel. I don't like having to drag them. And then this can go like here, I guess. Let's dig out a bunch of dirt and see if this does what I'm hoping it does. I don't know if it will or not, but I think that we're at the start of really industrializing the process here, and I am a very industrious man. Oh yeah, it's totally it's doing the thing. It's not doing it very well, but it's doing it better than I expected. There's just so much residue, and I don't want the residue. I want the residue to go away. It's really it's cramping my style. And it's holding up our process as we try and industrialize this beautiful natural planet. Like, I'm trying to strip mine this planet of gold. We need to build this up a little bit. We're gonna start over. Yeah, that's kind of more of what I'm looking for. I wish it wasn't shooting the wet sand actively right now. But that's kind of more what we're hoping for here. And then we can put a conveyor belt, like, just as we've done before. Seems to be going out to about here, so we'll do that. Right, okay, it's getting conveyed. I think shaker would probably go like this, and then we do a little row of gold catching like this. Anything that isn't gold gets conveyed to here, which then we have another launcher that goes this way, so that all this stuff just gets launched away. And then it's not our, there we go. That's way better, because now it's just like a big pile of not my problem, man. I'm actually cooking so hard. This is the most brain power I think I've ever showed you guys. I know this is going to come with the same issue as the other one, where I think it's going to run out of water eventually. But by then, I'm hoping that we're already rich. Gold is falling through, and it's making its way down the thing. The The residue is getting separated out and it's going onto the conveyor belt towards the second launcher that's going to take it to the pile. And I think that we could honestly take it even a little bit further away, because we could put a conveyor belt here that goes this way. I don't want to make a huge pile here because it feels like a waste of space. So this is going to distribute the pile even further. But this is, we're actually getting so much gold in a hurry now. This is great. I was just sitting here wondering why I'm so hungry. I realize it's 8 o'clock. No, it's 7:30 and I haven't eaten yet today. That's unfortunate. Thank you guys for being patient also while I was moving. It was a difficult time, as in it took a lot of work. We had to move. We had to do so much. And I'm sitting in like this office that we had to kind of like custom make on the property that's external to my actual living situation is. It's cool, but it's also, it took a lot. It took a lot of effort. So I will say, I'm generally not the biggest fan of games like Satisfactory or Factorio or things like that, because I just don't have the patience for them. I'm very much not the most patient man alive, and a lot of you know that already, but this is simple enough and like intuitive enough that I'm not getting frustrated trying to set up a mini factory, and I really like that. I really like that. I think it's actually quite cool so far. If you find yourself watching this video and you're like, oh, I want to play that game, I will warn you ahead of time, it is still in early access. I know a lot of people don't like getting their hopes up about early access games. I don't actually know what's planned for the future of the game. I've done zero research on this. One thing I kind of want to do more is doing like my test playthroughs here before I make longer format videos, because if you guys have ever followed the second channel, what I do is those are kind of the more scripted, planned out videos, and then everything that I do here is usually more kind of off the cuff, and this is just me having my first experience with games. So I'm thinking of doing a bunch of my first experience type stuff here for games that I eventually want to do longer format videos on the second channel for. And this one was one that I had actually been thinking to myself, oh, I wouldn't mind doing a video about that on the second channel because it's new, but I needed to get some experience playing it first. I'm never going to talk about a game that I've never played like a somewhat significant amount of time with. I think that's really lame. I know channels that do that, and I always think, how can I trust your opinion at all when you don't have any experience with this game? They'll just be talking about it like it's some abstract concept that they decided to make a video essay on, and I hate that. It's like that time that Anthony Fantano got baited by the fake Blur album, and then everyone's like, oh, maybe he doesn't actually listen to the albums that he's reviewing. Like, you don't want to be that guy. I guess we'll unlock level 2. Okay. Earn your first factory promotion. So not only are we taking all their gold, but we're using their water supply to refine it. That's a little bit greasy. I mean, that's kind of, I feel like a data center. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no, I'm filling up the boiler room with silt. These ruins show a natural system for collecting water from the cave. Boil water into steams and let it rise. Once high enough, it condenses into rain. Create a natural rain catcher? Bro, are you... What? So the steam rises as we boil it. It comes out there. Oh, I see. No, it's escaping. My steam. Come back. So it's going to be grabbed by this when we turn things on fire. And it'll go up there, and then the rain will fall here. And this, I don't think this needs to be a conveyor belt necessarily, but it's like the easiest way to handle it right now. Is going to go to like maybe like here. And then it'll fall from there, and it'll go all the way down into this thing that we're using to collect the gold. So let's go set a bunch of water on fire. We just need to harness a bunch of steam. Like a bunch of it. What if we let it go free? All right here. Like it's just all gonna go up in one spot. Does it need to condense in the atmosphere? Okay, it's raining now. It's going crazy mode. So I do need it to go up there. But as far as everything else in the process, this seems to be working. It's draining into this pit. The pit's filling back up. Oh, I see. So you get the kinetic press, and then the kinetic press presses the residue into gold. And so everything is being made into gold. Oh yeah, there you go. Now it's instantly sorting it all. Okay, we have a way to deal with our garbage then as well. This would be better if it had a sorter that sorted the seeds and the gold. Knowing what I know now, if I continue playing this game, which I don't know if it'll be on the channel or just kind of be on my own time, I will say that something I would do would be to start with everything a little bit higher up off the ground, especially once you get the hover ability, which isn't that far in. I guess what I could do, right, is I could have this drop onto a conveyor belt. The conveyor belt could take it to a thing that sorts it. Look at how much money we're making off of this burnt stuff, off of the residue. I never thought I'd be this rich. That's crazy. I'm out of time for right now. Thank you for joining me today, y'all. I hope you have yourselves a great rest of your week. Things should normalize a bit here going forward, because I think after that move that there should be a lot less things going on, hopefully. I'm going to try and forcibly have it be that way. So until next time, friends, take it easy. Peace.